Yo, 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 it's goody though. It's your boy D in the building and I'm back. Yo, I'm excited tonight, man. We got the one, the only Free in the building. Yo, Free, what's good with you,
bro? What's good with you, man? How you?
Man, I'm chilling. Look, I'm about to surprise a lot of people with this interview because I ain't bring it up, I ain't promoted or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So that's all for Friday. So this will be out Friday at 3:00. But man, look, I gotta first say I love you, brother. I know a lot of people don't know how positive you are. A lot of people don't know the type of person you are on the inside. And that's what I want to get some light to today. You know what I mean? Because we don't show roses to the people that deserve it. You know what I'm talking about? So I think from my standpoint, seeing some of the things that I see in the world, you wanted to, shining lights, especially in our city, man. You had a lot of events going on to support the city, you know what I mean, to start moving things forward. And I appreciate you, bro. So if don't nobody tell you that, I do, you know what I'm saying? So for whoever don't know, yeah, for sure. Whoever don't know, let everybody know who you are, man.
I'm Philadelphia Freeway.
Yeah.
World-renowned recording artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Founder of Freedom Thinkers Academy. You know, I've been putting on for the city probably since like 9/9/2000. Was signed to legendary Rockefeller Records, and then in 2018 I rejoined Rock Nation and dropped the album called Think Free.
Yeah.
And I'm just here repping the city. Yeah. You know what I mean? Took this Philadelphia thing worldwide, put it on my back, and we still here.
A couple of things that a lot of people don't know. I just heard the I don't know if it just came out, but I just heard it. The joint with you and Drag on.
Yeah. Shout out to Drag.
Yeah.
On his new project that just came out.
Yeah. I like that joint, man. That joint hitting a little something.
Yeah, that joint fire for sure.
Yeah, that joint hitting a little something. Hey, I gotta ask you a question, man, because you grew up in North Philly. You know what I mean? You grew up in the streets of North Philly, and a lot of people don't really realize how hard it was, especially in the 90s growing up, you know what I'm saying? Looking for an outlet. Can you just go over real quick? It don't gotta be long-winded, but can you go over real quick how like that journey growing up, looking for an opportunity to get out and then, kind of reaching stardom?
I mean, at one point, it definitely seemed like it was impossible to get on from Philly. You would hear the songs on the radio and they were like Detroit, Virginia, LA. They never mentioned Philly.
Yeah.
We had people like The Roots doing their thing. I can even take you back to EST, Cool C, Steady B. They was doing their thing for the city. But when like Beanie Siegel and Eve and people that I could see and I could touch got on, I felt as though like if they could do it, I could do it too. So I kept pushing.
Right.
Got a relationship with Beans, Rap for Jay, got on 1-900 Hustler, and the rest is history.
Put me on hold, man. It's free. Pick up line 5. First things first. Watch what you say out
the rest is definitely history. I mean, you got some of the most iconic songs known to the country. You know what I mean? I mean, your joints banging movies, your joint, and until this day, they still bang. You know what I mean? And one of the things that I know I appreciated growing up is that first album that you had. I think from track 1 to the end, that thing was fire, bro. I used to bang that joint through my tape deck. I used to go crazy with it.
Philadelphia Freeway. Yeah. We just had the 18th year anniversary for the album. And I actually got some 18th anniversary Philadelphia Freeway hoodies on my website. It's www.freedomthinkersacademy.com. Y'all can go on my website and get the 18th anniversary merch. We got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got tank tops, just representing that album and that time and that classic piece of material.
Yeah, for sure. That was definitely a classic. Free, can you speak a little bit about the organization you just spoke about, Freedom Academy?
It's Freedom Thinkers Academy. I founded Freedom Thinkers Academy. It's music, it's health, it's education, and it's culture. That's everything that I'm involved with. For those that don't know, September 2015, I was diagnosed with end-stage renal failure. I was on dialysis from September 2015 to February 5th, 2019, when I received my gift of life, my brand new kidney transplant, you know, and that was definitely a blessing for me because it doubled my life expectancy. It allowed me to get off dialysis and be able to move around the world like I did before. So that's the health aspect of it. You know, culture is what we're all involved in. The music business is part of the culture. And, you know, then we added the education element and Freedom Thinks Academy because we feel as though it's important to educate the people too.
Yeah, super
That's what
important.
Freedom Thinks Academy is.
That's dope, man. And who came up with that idea? Is that you and the team, or you kind of came up with that?
I mean, it was I'm the one who came up with the idea. I founded it, you know, but of course it takes a team to run it, you know. So shout out to my team, everybody that played a part in Freedom Thinks Academy.
That's dope. That's dope. Again, I know I'm gonna get some merch. I'm gonna get that actually before the night in. You know what I mean? One of the things I have to ask you is when you was going through that time, when you was going, you know, when you found out that you were, you know, just a little sick and you had to fight through that. What was that time like?
I wasn't a little sick. I was sick. My kidneys didn't work, you know, so I had to be on dialysis. For those that don't know, dialysis is the process that cleans your blood. It does what your kidneys does. So I was hooked to a machine 4 hours a day, 3 times a week. And it would stick me with 2 needles. One needle would drain the blood out, put it in a machine to clean my blood. Then the other needle would pump my blood back into my body once it was clean. And I had to do that 3 times a week, 4 hours a day. And, you know, it definitely was difficult. You know, it was definitely a life altering situation, something that I didn't expect, something that put a halt to my life. I wasn't able to work like I used to. I wasn't able to move around as much as I did. My energy wasn't there, you know. Being on dialysis, you can only drink a certain amount of fluids a day. You know, it definitely had a huge impact on my life. But instead of me hiding it from people and being ashamed of what I was going through, I felt as though it was important for me to stand in front of it.
Right.
So I'm the celebrity ambassador for the National Kidney Foundation. I work with the Gift of Life, you know, and it's just a blessing, man. You know, it's very important for the people out there to keep up with your routine physicals. Make sure you get your blood work done at least once a year, because that's the only thing that can tell you what's really going on in your body. Is very important, because if I didn't do it, if I didn't get my blood work done at the time I did, the doctors told me I probably wouldn't even been. They said if I would have waited probably like another couple of weeks, I probably wouldn't even have been here today. So it's very important that you keep up with your routine physicals and all that.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, I consider you my brother, man. We've you know, been seeing each other throughout the years, on and off. You know, I consider you my blood. You know that. One of the things I gotta ask you is coming out of that, right? Coming out of that situation, like being able to, number one, make it through, and then being able to kind of gain your footsteps over again, right? What changed? Like, what changed in your mindset? Like, what changed? What said, yo, I gotta make a difference in this world? What was that?
I mean, I always felt like I had to make a difference. I always felt like, you know, it was important, you know, to spread the knowledge that you get, because that's what it's for, you know.
Right.
But you know, going through that life altering situation, it definitely gave me a new outlook on life. It made me cherish life more, appreciate second chances, and you know, it just motivated me to go harder, man.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. Now in the industry, I know there's a lot of right now. The music, man, is just crazy right now. You know, it's nothing that I'm used to, right? What positive, like, I know you around a lot of good music too. It's not just some of the mumble rap that we hear. I know you around a lot of the good music. Who are some of the artists you like as of right now?
I mean, it's a lot of artists that's dope. You know, I'll be here naming people all day, but as far as mainstream, you know, I like Lil Baby, I like Drake, I like Cole, I like Kendrick. Yeah. I like the Migos. You know, of course, I like everybody from my era, like the Lox, Nas, Jay.
Talk about it.
You know, the people that we grew up off of. You know, I'm a fan of music, so you know, as long as it's good and I can get something from it, I can rock with it.
I think that's the key. It's good. You know what I mean? As long as it's good. Because right now, let me stop, man. There's some good music out now too. You know, I ain't gonna front, but
yeah,
you know,
definitely.
Yeah, I'm old school at my soul, man. I like that old 70s, 80s music, you know what I mean?
Don't be one of them old niggas that the young niggas be talking about be hating. Don't be one of them, dog.
Listen, I'm doing my best, Free. I'm doing my best, bro. But nah, I'm kind of still stuck in the early 2000s because for me, that was the era, you know what I mean? Seeing y'all tour, you know what I mean? Seeing y'all go from city to city, putting your work in, you know what I mean? It was just a crazy time, and that's the time that's stuck in my head. I don't know if I can get through it. I don't know if I can get past it. But listen, man, right now, I know you, like I said earlier, you big on the city. You big on like supporting the city. What events are coming up that you'll be a part of?
There's a bunch of stuff coming up, the world's getting ready to open back up. So, it's going to be a lot of things going on in the near future, a lot of opportunities for people to network and for artists to network. We're going to be holding a couple of events, Freedom Thinkers Academy too. So look forward to that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm here, we work, we grind.
Yeah. One of the things, your relationship with my brother, I got to talk about this because y'all been tight for years, man. Y'all been tight for years. But I know that relationship started even before you was put on, you know what I'm saying? So so when you think about people that you connected with over time, that has nothing to do with the industry, how important is it to continue those relationships?
I mean, relationships are important, period, especially with good people. It's definitely important to like maintain relationships because relationships are more valuable than money. People that's important to your life, that you can conversate with, that you can share ideas with, that you can grow with together. That's very important.
Yeah, very important.
That's part of being human. You need other human beings.
Yeah. Yo, I know this is something you didn't have to do. And I know how busy you are. So I really appreciate it, number one. Number two, yeah, for sure. Number two, I told you earlier that I'm about to get my life coaching certificates and all that.
Congratulations,
stuff.
bro. That's important too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
There's a lot
about
of people out here that need it. A lot of people going through traumatic. I mean, just living in Philadelphia is traumatic. Every day on the news, you're seeing people get killed, younger and younger kids, women. Like it's wild out here right now. So. We go through trauma at a young age, so it's very important to have like life coaches and mentors and counselors and stuff.
Yeah. I know. I remember one time you just had got off a tour. You came down. I was a manager at McDonald's. You came down to the McDonald's and you came through. You showed me love, man. And one thing I remember is, this was around the time I was trying to be an artist. And I couldn't sing as well as I thought I could, right? So I played a song for you, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was hot. You was like, yo, bro, keep working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look.
You never know. Like, I ain't here to discourage nobody. Yeah. If that's your passion and you keep working at it, you can be good at it. Like, right. Hard work is, hard work beats talent every time.
Let's talk about that though. Let's talk about that part because like you are one of the most dedicated people, in my opinion, in the industry, bro. Like from 2000 up to 2008, you know what I mean? You was putting out project after project on mixtape after mixtape, touring, like going from show to show. Like that time was crazy. How did you keep it all together, man?
I mean, just being true to myself and, still having a passion for it, To this day, it's still one of my main passions, that's why I go so hard.
Right.
Because like, if you love your job, you never work a day in your life.
Yeah, that's all that. Listen, did you ever see yourself being here, man? Like being world-renowned Freeway? Not only are you an artist, not only are you a philanthropist, but you're an actor too. Like people forget, man. You was in a couple movies, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely always felt like I could make it and be successful. I didn't. We never know what journey where life is going to take us and what journey we're going to go on. But I'm pretty proud of what I accomplished, and I still feel like I have more to accomplish.
Yeah, I know. One of the things that I'm going to do, I'm not going to say try to do, but one of the things that I'm going to do is this platform that I'm speaking from, for everybody that, you know, is listening to this, is built on motivation, is built on inspiring people, is built on pushing people to understand that their goals are not just something they think about. Their goals is tangible, right? So that's why I put this particular podcast and YouTube show together, because people feel like they stuck, man. They feel like they can't move, you know. And I know sometimes we hear the, oh, it's because of this, it's because of that. Why is it important for people not to make excuses?
Because excuses is like assholes. Everybody got one, you know.
Talk about it.
I could have, like, you know, when I was diagnosed with kidney failure, I could have complained and gave up and used that as an excuse for me not to work and, you know, just lay it around and not do anything. But, you know, as soon as I felt as though I was able to work, I was back working. I did a tour on dialysis. I went from city to city, had to do dialysis in different cities and still hit the stage and perform, you know. And I not only did that for myself, but I did that to motivate people that was going through the same thing that I was going through at the time, to let them know, you know, it's not a death sentence. You can live a functional life on dialysis, but the best thing for a person on dialysis is a transplant.
Man, my homie Kev was on dialysis, man, and he had to wait years for a kidney transplant.
Yeah, I had to wait years too. I waited 4 years.
Damn.
Some people wait 10, 15 years, you know.
It's crazy, man. And whoever make it through, man.
That gives you an idea of how many people are out here waiting for kidney transplants.
Yeah. Yeah.
People out there in the world, like maybe you could be the person that discovers something that can, you know, speed up the process for kidney transplants. Or maybe you can discover an artificial kidney or something that can help people. You know, you never know what you can do if you put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. But for you to be
something that's definitely needed, you know.
Yeah, for you to be in the forefront pushing for this, that says a lot, man. Because there's a lot of people that feel like they don't have a voice. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people feel like people just don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be out here talking about it, that's a big deal, bro.
Yeah. It's real. You know, not only did it affect me, but people in my family. My uncle had a kidney failure, had a kidney transplant. Now he's back on dialysis. I got a cousin that died from not taking care of her kidneys. You know, it affects me, it affects my family, and it affects a lot of Americans. You know, the 3 leading risk factors for kidney failure, one is hypertension, the second one is diabetes, and just being African-American is a risk factor. So if you're African-American, as soon as you're born, you have a risk factor for kidney failure.
Crazy.
If systemic racism isn't enough, you know, as soon as you're born, you get a risk factor for kidney failure.
Right.
You
so,
know what I mean?
Look, right now we're starting to see a little bit of a turn in society, and that turn, in my opinion, is the world that we living in is getting more and more dangerous. It seems like, you know what I mean? We every day, like you said, every day we hearing somebody do this, somebody do that, somebody die from this, somebody die from that. I know it's not a lot of positive people that we can hear from on a daily basis. Not a lot of them. What are you playing like when you need to be motivated and you feel like, yo, I just don't feel like it today? Like, what's playing in your stereo or on your stereo, or what you playing on your YouTube, or what you listening to?
You said when I'm like not in the mood for like,
like when you just ain't in the mood to do nothing, and you know you got to get up and get going. Like, you need that inspiration.
Oh man, me. I probably listen to something I just recorded in the studio or something, you know, that because mom, especially the music I've been making lately is so real, like, because I've been going through so much in my life, so I just been putting it into the music. So, you know, that motivates me. You know, I might listen to a lecture, I might listen to some Quran, you know, I listen to different things to motivate me.
Yeah, I noticed your cadence is a little different too. It seemed like it's a little more serious than it used to be. I don't know. You can hear it. You know what I mean? Because when I was hearing that, when I was listening to that Drag On joint today, I'm like, hold up, this Freeway. You know what I mean? Because it got that feel to it. It got that soul to it. You know what I'm saying? You can feel it a little more. So
yeah, that's that new kidney, man. That like I did an album in 2018, Think Free, on Rock Nation. It's available on all streaming platforms. Y'all can check it out. It's called Think Free.
Yeah.
You can stream it wherever you can stream music. And I was on dialysis when I did the album. So, you know, the energy wasn't all the way there, and I couldn't really muster up the intensity that I normally had. So, you know, once I got the new kidney, all the music I've been making since then, you can just feel the passion and the intensity, hunger, like, you know. So
yeah,
I'm grateful for that.
For real. For real. Look, fun stuff. Let's get to some fun stuff. I know you a Sixers fan. What you think about
I was
this
just
year?
at the Sixers. I was just at the Sixers game, and we doing good.
Yeah.
I was just at the game last Saturday. Me and my daughter actually rung the bell to start the game. You know. So
Ew.
shout out to the Sixers.
Yeah.
You can check it out on the footage is on my Instagram page at Philly Freeway, so y'all can check that out. And follow me on Instagram too at Philly Freeway.
All right, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get to the you know, the what you call those, the Instagrams and Facebooks and all that. But I got one more question for you, and this question is really just about your heart and the type of person you are, your integrity. When everything was happening around like state prop, everything was happening, right? I know you was one of the stabilizing figures, you know what I mean? And doing your best to hold things together, right? That part, to me, it hurt because I ain't want to see state prop, you know, go away. Like, I don't think nobody did. But for you to stay strong and stay on your feet and continue on, that was crazy. So listening to your story today, hearing everything that you talked about today, it reminded me of those times. What was the bright spot like of those times? If you could pinpoint one thing, what was that bright spot for you?
I mean, when Rockefeller broke up and, you know, everything fell apart, it took me a minute to get myself together. But once I did, I just realized that I'm already famous. You know, the hard job is done, like getting on and all that. That's done already. I'm a household name. So what I did was go back to what got me there in the first place, and that's hard work. I started dropping mixtapes. Did Month of Madness. I
I remember them joints.
I did the stimulus package. You know, I did Free Will. I did mixtapes with Don Cannon. I did an album with my brother Jacker from the Bay. Rest in peace. You know, I did a project called Broken Ankles with Girl Talk. I just went back to what got me there in the first place, and that's hard work. And, you know, by the grace of God, it kept me relevant in the music business to this day.
Yeah, grinding out. Hey, man, Free, look, I love you, brother. I do,
love you
man.
too, bro.
For real, this has been a joy, man. Look, for everybody that don't know your handles, go over them. That way everybody can hit you up, especially see you and your daughter ringing that bell. I know that's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
heavy.
Tell everybody your handles.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram. It's at Philly Freeway. My company Instagram name is Freedom Thinkers Academy. It's at Freedom Thinkers Academy. You can follow me on Facebook, Philadelphia Freeway. On Twitter is at Philly Freezer. And my website is www.freedomthinkersacademy.com.
Ew, just like that, man. Look,
just like that.
Appreciate you, brother.
Straight like that.
Yeah, straight like that. Look, we're going to still talk because I know I got a couple things that I want to link with you on. And if there's anything your organization need me to do, I got you. I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, it's all good, bro. It's all love. Appreciate you, man.
Peace. Love.
Peace.
Boom,
love.
we out, baby. Hey, yo, real quick, I just want to get a huge shout out to my big brother, Nadir. He looked out for me with this Freeway interview, man. Love you to death, big brother. More to come. I cannot wait to see what else God is giving me for this year. Let's go.